Alright, so if you just saw that, it's one of two things. It's either you're unaware that was a video game, or you knew that that was a new game that just dropped this week, or last week, one of the fucking two, Bodycam. Which so happens to kind of be a new contender to enter the arena of FPS games. And for the niggas who wondering, it was made off of the glorious tools and engine of Unreal Engine 5. That's how we ended up with these stunning visuals. And for being in early access, this game isn't horrible and it's quite amazing. And I'd say it's probably one of the best entries in Q2 of 2024. Now, let me tell you about the game. The game itself is just nothing more than a simplified immersive FPS sim. Now, compared to a lot of other first-person shooters out there that try to simulate reality, this game kind of made it a lot more simple. You know, back in the day, I tried getting into Arma 3, but holy fuck, it was way too much controls. I tried picking up Escape from Tarkov. Now, I'm not no quitter, but you know, I kind of tried. Yeah, that shit was way too complicated. Now, I still kind of don't get it. I still play here and there. And with a lot of those games being so complicated, it kills a lot of people who try to enter into the category, and it just kills the experience. But that's kind of like a you thing. It's more of a Krill issue. And as I said before, it was developed off of UE5, and its map pool for just coming out, it's kind of diverse a little bit. We have a house map, we have a map that seems to be in a school, we have an oil rig. And what makes this game so great for just coming out, not just like any other FPS, it's photorealism. Now, let's talk about the good. The good about this game, to be honest, is that even though it kind of stole the thunder from Unrecord, yet that was a game that was displayed on IGN, which had niggas shaking their heads in every single direction, wondering how the fuck is this happening? Is this real or is this fake? And this game sort of reminds me of Ready or Not, but Ready or Not with PvP. The other good stuff about this game is that how quick this game can go from being fun, jolly, and happy to just being fucking horrifying. Not horrifying as in like, holy shit, this game invokes horror, but more of like, damn, how do I take about this situation? I got a nigga in my back, I got a nigga in the front, hold on. No Diddy, but you get what I mean, I hope. The other good about the game is that it's immersion. And it kind of looks like you're in a real situation, like you're watching a nigga's footage go into a building. Nigga, this looks like the footage in Ukraine. Now, the battle of the game, there isn't much for me to complain about, unlike other niggas. But the game is in early access, and I feel that's fine, as in, it's not too bad for being in early access. Like, I've played worse games in early access. Nigga, I played the day before. That game didn't even make it out of early access. Oh, another horrible game. I played Dead Matter. Nigga, that was also... I ain't even gonna dive into Dead Matter. If you know, you know. Now, the only bad things I do have to say about the game is just the servers at times. Like, I kind of wish there was like a quick match option instead of, you know, people hosting servers, because sometimes niggas be quick to kick you out, and sometimes nobody wants to join that one nigga server. But that's okay. You know, we'll get around that. And I understand that game wants to dive us into like its ultra realistic multiplayer feeling of like, but that shit is annoying with how loud the gunshots are. I can't stress this enough. The gunshots are literally fucking horribly loud. Nigga, I thought we was wearing ear protection, and I'm a sound whore. I am a sound whore, but this game made me have to turn that shit down. I said fuck that to hearing footsteps and getting the upper edge on my opponents. That game was too fucking loud. And then the other bad about this game, I feel, is that kind of the loading screen is annoying. Like, I try to open up a game, open up a match, I get kicked out somehow. I don't even think it was the host that kicked me out, but you know, it just works to kick you out. And I obviously hope that gets worked out. And then another thing that sucks is the performance issues on the house map. There's like times where you're on the outskirts of the house, like towards the railing on the right or left, it doesn't matter. Your FPS will probably tank. Mine tanks down to 25, and nigga, I'm not playing 25 FPS, that's a fucking slideshow. But I'm positive with due time that'll get fixed. Now, let's talk about my experience on this game. So far, I've had a great experience on this game, and I feel, again, that it was a strong entry into quarter 2 of 2024. There's been nothing interesting that has came out to me this year. Now, I usually play with friends on most games that come out, but unfortunately this time I played alone, solo. I had no friends come into the shit, I was completely lonely, but I still had fun. The matches are kind of fucking tense at times. Calming with my teammates through the game's proximity chat felt kind of like, damn, hold on, I'm really in the field with them. That was amazing. And the game surprisingly doesn't have issues with hit registration, and that's kind of new. Well, okay, it's not new, but it's kind of surprising for a game that just came out. Other games that seem to fucking exist out there, those being... Now, if you go dive through the Steam reviews of this game, you're gonna see people saying, great game, and then you're gonna get the motherfucking naysayers saying, oh, this game's horrible, this and that, I had it refunded. Those niggas are just hating, and they might just be goddamn awful at video games. I mean, I can understand, like, this game, it doesn't really have a heads-up display, and that's fine to me. For some other people, that's like the bane of their existence in FPSs. And then let's talk about my experience with performance. I didn't have bad performance on the game, considering I'm kind of running a relic of the past, my 9900K, which I'm going to work to replace, and I'm running my 6900 XT. And I'm running this game at 1440p. Now, I'm getting at least a 60, 70 FPS experience. I don't completely keep count. All I know is that the game is playable. Now, if you're running something completely fucking horrible and you're aware of it, don't play this game. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fucking slideshow, and that's not a fun experience. Have fun playing that shit at 20 FPS. COD is your cup of tea and you don't want to dive down the iceberg of realism, and you want to slide, cancel, drop shot, and other bullshit, then don't play this. You're gonna be fucking mad. But this game is truly amazing to me, and it kind of shows us what Unreal Engine 5 has to offer. And I kind of do wonder, what will Unrecord be like? Considering this game kind of, took that shit's flow, but that's besides the point again.